Om. Om. Om Shri Guru Bhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Om Apyayandu Mamangani Vakpranachakshushrotram Atho Balamindriyani Cha Sarvani Sarvam Brahma Upanishadam Maham Brahma Nijakuryam Ma Brahma Nijakarot Anijakaranamattu Anijakaranam Me Astu Tadatmani Nirade Ya Upanishatsu Dharmaha Te Mahi Santu Om Shanti Shanti. So the first year student goes to the teacher. So he is a sadhak, and according to Shastra, the Shankaracharya's commentary, the first portions, 8 chapters deals with the karma. So a person who has done the karmanushtana, Vaidika karmanushtana, and qualified to become a inquirer, to inquire on the jnana, eligible to take to the path of this Upanishad dharma. So he asked the question, Ke neshitam patati preshitam manaha, Kena pranaha pratama praiti yuktaha, Ke neshitam vachamimam vadanti, Jakshushrotram kaudevo yunakti. Then he finds that all the sense organs, mind, the eye, ear, all these things, although they are all getting knowledge, they are able to absorb what is happening outside, and they bring all the knowledge. The sense organs bring all the knowledge to us, but they are not independent. And it appears that somebody is making that to function. And who is that? Kena ishitam preshitam manaha. Compelled by whom? Directed by whom all these sense organs are functioning? What is the power that is behind all these sense organs? So that's the question. Then for that he says, who is behind the mind? Manaso manaha. Who is behind the shrotra? Shrotrasya shrotram. So he gives an answer like that. Shrotrasya shrotram. Manaso mano yad vachoha vacham. Sau pranasya pranaha. Chakshusha chakshuhu. Atimuchya dhiraha pretyasmal lokati amrita bhavanti. So he did not give an answer. This fellow, the prana is doing, or the jivatma is doing, or the Bhagavan is doing. He did not give an answer. He is the mind of the mind, ear of the ear. So then having realized, having understood that who is doing that, if you realize that, pretya asmal lokati amrita bhavanti. If you know that, you will go beyond this world and you will become realized. Amrita bhavanti, amritatva. Marana dharma, you will conquer the marana dharma and become amrita. Then he says, you cannot find out that because na tatra chakshur gacchati, na vag gacchati, no manu, na vidumo, na vijanimu, yataitat anushishyati. Anyadeva tad vididati atu avididadati. Iti shushruma purvesham ye naha tati vyachachakshire. Those who have taught us, our Gurunathas, they have also taught like this only. They have also told us that you cannot, the eye cannot behold it. The eye cannot understand that. Na tatra chakshur gacchati. I will not go and fall on that. Na vak gacchati. Words cannot describe it. No mana, mind cannot behold it, hold it. And we do not know that. Na vijanimu. Yati yatati anishishat. How to teach you that, how to explain to you, how to indicate to you. This is behind that. How to teach that to you, that we do not know. Because that is beyond known and beyond unknown. That they don't use the word beyond. That is different from the known and different from the unknown. That is the language is the language of the Nayayikas. The Anyam means not this. Tasmat Anyam means not this, something different that. That Vididat Ati. This is different from the Tad Vididat Atho Avididadati. It is beyond the known and the unknown. All we know is what is known and what is unknown. What is known and unknown are with relevance to this world. Okay? What do you know? You know only the world, worldly things. Panchabhautika vastu only we know. And what is unknown, that is also Panchabhautika vastu only. Whether you know that person, I do not know. It's a Panchabhautika vastu. You know this? Yes, I know. Mathematics, you know, yes, I know. All are within the range of the sense organs. Those is beyond the sense organs. That's why first he says, na tatra chakshur gacchati. So, this mantra, this idea, every day we are chanting, but you don't recognize it. Every day, this idea, not this exactly the mantra, every day this mantra, this idea of this mantra, this thought, every day we are doing. Because every day arati is, that arati na tatta suryo bhati, na chantrita arigam, nema vidyudo bhanti kutoyam agni, tameva bandham anubhadi sarvam tasya bhasa sarvavidam vibhadi. What do we say? Na tatra suryo bhati. Then we think Bhagavan, in front of Bhagavan's prakasha is so much before that, the Surya prakasha will not be there. That is how we understand. It is not that way. The Surya's prakash comes from him. The prakash, the Chandra, moon has got light. From where the moon gets the light? From the sun. So the moon cannot illumine the sun. Okay? So same way only, similarly, here also, all these chakshura, the indriyas, they get that light, they get the knowledge from that only. It is only a reflection here. So they cannot illumine that. You cannot see. Have you seen your father's marriage? Somebody asked you the question. Have you seen your father's marriage? Have you attended your father's marriage? You cannot attend because you are not born. You understood actually. Likewise, only these cannot understand that because they are children. And also, this idea is told in different ways. Generally, only these ideas are found in all the Upanishads. But it is told in different ways, and we don't understand this. You won't connect it. You understand that, you will leave it. You understand this, you will leave it. This is the same, the core idea is this, that you don't realize it. Now, most of you have studied the Prashna Upanishad. Okay? Prashna Upanishad, there is a Prashna on the Prana. There is a Prashna on the Prana. Okay? It's there. Do you remember? Rayi is the beginning. Rayi, that is beginning. That is first question, fifth question. There it is like that. And later on, it comes in the Chandogya and Brihadaranyaka Upanishad also. You are searching. Search. Fifth question or fourth question. Fourth question, first number maybe. Fifth or fourth. Yate tanurvachi pratishtita ya shrotre ya cha chakshushi ya cha manasi santata shivam tam kuru motkrami. You got it? Chaturtha Prashna, maybe Chaturtha Prashna, last mantra but one, it will be like that. It will be question on prana, or fifth, maybe fifth. Are you not able? You give it to me, we will find out. The Prathama Prashna I have taken. Fourth or fifth? Panchama. Yate tanurvachi. You got it? Tridya Prashna. Yate tanurvachi. Oh, here index will be there. Where is it? Second Prashna. Ya teta nurvaji pratishtitaya, ya shrotreya cha chakshushi, ya cha manamsi santata, shivam tam gurumotkrami. Actually, before that, there is a story. That story gives the idea. Before that, the story comes elaborately in the other Upanishad, Brihadaranyaka Upanishad. All the sense organs, these are all devatas. All are devatas only. So the eye, the ear, all these things, it comes in many places. They all thought that I am only supporting this body. This body is supported by me. If I am not here, nothing will happen. Like the Annakshetra people think. If you are not here, none of these fellows will survive. Then the cash office fellow thinks, wow, you will, if I didn't bring money, how will you survive? Huh? Then like that, one by one started fighting. The cash office told that I am the biggest fellow. The Annakshetra says, I am the biggest. Sridhar Maharaj says, I only cook. So then they started fighting with each other, and then they went to Brahma to find out who is most important here, without whom this ashram will not run. Then he doesn't want to interfere in that unnecessarily problem. He doesn't want to fight, and they will become unhappy also. He told, all right, you do one thing, you take a holiday and go. You go holiday and go go to Badrinath Kshetra and come back for 20 days. So he went. So first, one by one, they started. You studied this story, everybody. I went for 1 month and came back. Then they thought, they asked, this fellow is coming, functioning. How you managed? Like a blind man I managed. Then the year went. So without, like a Badira. So one by one. Then Prana said, now I will go. Now I will go. When he started, the Brihadaranyaka Upanishad, the example given is like a horse. A horse, a race horse is like leg is tied with a rope, small rope, with a peg. And the jockey will come and jump on the horse and then kick. When he kicks, it will gallop. When it pulls the leg, the peg will also come. And when it runs, the peg, thread, everything will come. Likewise, when the prana goes, all the sense organs will go. So when it started, now I will take leave, means, no, you don't go. Ma utkramihi. You don't go, they say. Yate tanu, ye prana, your body, that means you. Vachi pratishtita, ya shrotre, ya cha chakshushi. You are only functioning through vak. Prana only is functioning through the vagendriya. Yache pratishtita shrotre, you are only there in the shrotra. Ya chakshushi, ya who are there in the chakshush. Ya cha manasi, in mind also functions because of prana. So when people die also what happens? Everything has become light. Only prana. Prana will be moving. So they are waiting for the prana. When it stops, then finish. Before that, all other things have stopped. Yaja manasi santata. Shivam tam kuru. You make it everything mangala. When prana is there, it is our mangala. All the sense organs are mangala. If prana is not there, amangala. The pranasya pranaha Paramatma, Bhagavan. So he is beyond that, okay? So they say, ma utkramihi. Don't go away. What is, so they pray. That is why Vagvai Vasishtaha. In another Upanishad it comes Vagvai Vasishtaha. It's like, Vak is everything. Vasishta. Vasishta means Shakti. Even Tatputra Parasharam cha Shakti. All the Shakti is grandfather. So many times this idea is told. We consider this body, we consider this, I am this body. Behind this body, who is there? Who makes this body Mangalakara? This is Mangala. Who makes it Mangala? I am able to see. How I am able to see? What makes it? What is behind that? So that was the question. Okay. So this idea comes in all the Upanishads in different ways. And each one we take and we have not understood properly. Otherwise you will find this is the only idea. Who you are really. The I is not the real I. Behind the I, the prana is there. Prana is the I is the tanu of the prana. Tanu means what? Body. The I, the function, the Shakti, the power behind the I is the prana. Now, Bhagavan is the tanu, prana is the tanu of Bhagavan. Okay? The Chakshu is the tanu of prana. Power is there, this is only body, external body. Okay? Are you able to grasp this? And then little go further. The prana is also a body. So who is this? He is the son of so-and-so. Acha. He is the son of so-and-so. His grandfather's son. I am so-and-so's son. My father is another man's son, like that. Like that, this is functioning because of prana. Prana is functioning because of that supreme reality, Atma, Paramatma, Bhagavan, whatever you call it as. So this idea, you see, na tatra chakshur gacchati. Instead of that, they say, Yate tanur vaji pratishtita, ya shrotre, ya cha chakshushi, ya cha manasi, santata, there, okay? Shivam tam kuru, tam mangalam kuru. Shivam tam kuru. It becomes Shiva, otherwise it becomes, the ikara will go. Ma utkrabihi. So it comes in the Brihadaranya Upanishad also. Little it comes in the form of, in some way, in the Chandogya Upanishad. This idea throughout in all the Upanishads it will be there. So therefore he says, na tatra chakshur gacchati, na vak gacchati, no manu, na vidmo, na vijanimo, yat it is anishishyati. So we do not know how to teach because anyadeva tad viditati, that is different from the known and different from the avidita. It is different from the known and beyond the unknown. So, iti shushruma purvesham yat na satya vyachachakshare. So, our elders, our gurus have told us like this only. This is that principle which is functioning through all these eyes, etc., is something which is different from the known and different from the unknown. That is how we have been taught. That is the Agama Sampradaya. It is through the Agama it has come. It is something beyond the known and beyond unknown. Right? Okay? Because known and unknown are in the range of sense perception. Okay? Known and abhava and bhava both are cognized by the sense organs. Okay? It is not amenable to pratyaksha pramana nor anumana pramana. Pratyaksha pramana only says it is there. Sadbhava is there because I know, because pratyaksha pramana. I do not know, it is not available to pratyaksha pramana. It doesn't fall under the pramana category, pratyaksha pramana, anumana pramana. It comes under the agama pramana. My guru has told like this. Vedas, Shastras like this. Shastra only agama pramana. Then next, say 5-6 mantras, same idea, different ways. Yad vacha anapyuditam, yena vag abhyudyate, tadeva brahmatvam vidhi nedam yadidam upasade. Yad vacha anapyuditam. That which we cannot explain with the words. Because already told, this is the father of Vak's father is this. He is the father of Vak, the creator of Vak, the cause for the Vak. Vagendriya cannot explain that. Okay? Yad vaga anapyuditam. Yena vaga abhyudyate. You are able to speak because of its presence. Vak cannot explain that. Tadeva brahmatvam vidhi. That which cannot be, that which gives power to speak, which cannot be explained by the words. That is Brahman, you understand. Na idam yadidam upasate. Idam iti yadu upasate tathirna. Whatever you consider, idam. Idam means all. So idam means actually material things, objective things, samsara vastu. Okay? It's not the subject, it is object. Then he says the same thing. Yen manasana manute yena ahur manomatam tadeva brahmatvam vidhi nedam edisam upasade. Yen manasana manute, that which cannot be contemplated by the mind. Yena ahur manomatam. Mind is able to function because of which. Tadeva brahmatvam vidhi. That you understand as the Brahman. Mind is functioning because of that. So it is manaso manaha. Manaso manaha. The cause of the mind. Okay. Tadeva nedam edidam upasade. Not anything that you consider this is, I have, this is Brahman, this is Bhagavan. Then it cannot be Bhagavan. Okay. That cannot be Bhagavan. This is Bhagavan. Bhagavan is your cause actually. This upasana, this Bhashya upasana is to bring purity. You see, all these karma and bhakti, the benefit of karma anushtana and upasana is we will not be doing unwanted things. The other day I told you, Maham Brahma Nirakuryam. Let me not reject Brahman. Let me not reject Bhagavan. Do you, any of you, consider that you are rejecting Bhagavan? No. But actually you are rejecting only Bhagavan. Every moment we are rejecting only Bhagavan. If we are not remembering Him, that means we are rejected. So to reduce this rejection, whenever you speak of something else, or whenever you think something, whenever you do something, that is, you have already left out Bhagavan. Bhagavan is like a small child. Small child always wants to be with the mother only. You keep me here all the time, they will say. Likewise, Bhagavan wants you that you should keep him with you all the time. But what you do? So you go to the mother puts there. So, whenever we do karmanushtana, this Vaidika karmanushtana, or whenever we are remembering or do japa, studies, now this 1 hour, 45 minutes, we are not thinking anything else. Otherwise, what will we do? We will be gossiping, oh, this fellow is that way, that fellow is this way. Oh, and unwanted thing, I will do that way, I will do this, I will do. Nothing you will do. If you do, what is going to gain? Nothing you will gain. All these years we have been doing. No happiness has come. Happiness is remaining quiet. So, just to avoid doing other things, karma, anushtana and bhakti is required. Suppose if you are doing namajapa, bhajan, kirtan, something like that, then mind will not be engaged in unwanted things. You will not be involving yourself in the laukika vyavahara. That is the shuddhi. Laukika vyavahara is ashuddhi. Remaining quiet is shuddhi. Thinking of Bhagavan is shuddhi. So all these anushtana for what purpose? Not to achieve Bhagavan. To keep you free from all these unwanted things. Already Bhagavan is very much sitting here, but you have rejected Him. Naham Brahma Nirakuryam. Otherwise you explain, Maham Brahma. Anybody says, I am rejecting Bhagavan. Nobody, you are rejecting. Every moment we are rejecting. We are not accepting His presence here. We are accepting His non-presence here. Okay? A very serious thing, you see. And ordinary people, it is okay. We are sadhus and we have taken sannyas and come here for God realization, left something and here, come here. What for we have come here? So, yen manasana manute yenahuru manomatam tadeva brahmatvam vidhi nedam edidam upasade. You do upasana of that. That supreme reality. All the names of Bhagavan is only the only. Mangalam, Shanti, Nilameka Shyamala means what actually? All pervading. Vishwasmaya Namaha means what? Vishnavaya Namaha means what? Vishnu Vyapanatvad. Vishwasmaya Namaha Vishnavaya Namaha. Vashatkaraya Namaha. Vashatkara is Bhagavan. Vashat. Swaha Swada Vashat. Ultimately all these things refer to that only. Then a chakshushana pashyati, yena chakshumshi pashyati, that which cannot be seen by the eyes. Yena chakshumshi pashyati, because of which the eyes are able to see. Tadeva brahmatvam vidhi. That's why Bhagavan says, Divyam dadami te chakshuhu pashyame yogamaishwaram. Tadeva brahmatvam vidhi. So it's mind is chakshu. Then yachrotrena shrunodi yena shrotravidam shrutam. He cannot be heard with the ear. Because his shrotra is functioning because of him. Tadeva brahmatvam vidhi nedam edinupasude. Yat pranena na praniti. Prana here means grana. Okay? Prana here does not mean prana. Here granendriyam is told as pranendriyam because prana is here. So the grana is told as prana. Yat pranena na praniti. Yena pranaha praniyate. You cannot smell because smelling capacity comes from him only. Tadeva brahmatvam vidhi nedam edinupasade. This is the upadesha given to him, given to the student. So the student goes and keeps meditating on that, contemplates on that. Manana. So his Shravana was over, and then he does Manana and Nididhyasana, and he is doing that. And then he comes. And having told that, then he asked the question, Yadi manyase suvedeti. Dabram is there, Dakram is there. Dabram is okay. Dabram is a Vaidic Shabda. In some books it will be, Dakram will be there. Dakram is also okay. Dabram is Alpa. Adabra Jakshusha, Bhagavad many places comes. Adabra means Analpa. Dabram is Alpa. Adabram means Analpa. Much. Yadi manyase subededi dabrame vanunam tvam beta brahmano rupam yadasyatvam yadasya deveshu atha nu mimamsyameva te manye viditam. Yadi manyase subededi. Have you understood this? Yes, I understood well. If you say so, dabrameva tvam beta, you know only very little. Normally, when we teach mathematics, have you understood? Yes, I have understood very well, 100%, very good, very good. The teacher will be happy. In ordinary worldly things, mathematics you teach, English you teach, science you teach, 100% I got. So people are happy, teacher is also happy. Here he says, Yadi manyase subeda, sushtu veda. Have you, Yadi manyase, if you think that you have understood well, dabrameva tvam veta. No, definitely tvam dabrameva tvam veta. You know only very little. Brahmano rupam, that's Bhagavan's swarupa, you know very little. Why? Because there are old histories there, previous precedents are there. Then once Prajapati taught Virochana, Indra, and he taught them. And then they stayed for nearly 101 years, 32 years first they stayed. And then he told me little instruction. Yes, you go and see in the mirror, something like that. Or the Ashchipurushaha, that Purusha who is seen in the eye, or you see in the water. So he sees the reflection. So Virochana he saw his own reflection. Oh, I am God, even today. Indra also thought that way. And then after some time, this will perish. It cannot be, he came back. Virochana did not come back. I have understood, he went away. Then he gives another instruction, so 32 plus 5, like that it goes. So, although it is taught to all people, some understand, some don't understand, some understand differently. Okay? The agrahanam, anyata agrahanam, vividita grahanam. Three things can happen. And also, if so many people are there, when you tell them, some people will understand in one way, some people will understand in another way, some may not understand at all. So, therefore, he says, if you think that you know very well, then you know little. Because this cannot be understood. You cannot understand Bhagavan like that. I have understood very well. If he says that he doesn't know, okay. Have you understood? Yes, I understood very well, I know. No, you do not know. You go and study, he says. Same thing, then when Shvetaketu goes to the father, it goes like this. Hey, you seem to be very arrogant, because I have studied everything, arrogant. So it seems to be, have you understood, what is that? Eh? What is that? Yasmin Vijnāni Sarvamidam Vijnātam Bhavati iti. So, have you heard that knowing which the unknown becomes known? Yasmin Vijnāde Sarvamidam Vijnātam Bhavati. Yasmin Vijnāde Sarvamidam Vijnātam Bhavati. By knowing which everything will become known. Shrutam Shrutam Bhavati Amadam Amadam Bhavati. Oh, very good. Ashrutam Shrutam Bhavati Amadam Madam Bhavati. The unheard becomes heard. The unthought about becomes thought. And everything becomes known. Different Upanishad, different ways it is there. So have you heard that? By hearing which the unheard becomes heard, the unknown becomes known, the unthought becomes thought. So, hey, they have not taught me. Probably he doesn't know, he says. No, he will be knowing. Afterwards only the Tattvamasi Upadesha comes. So he tells, you do not know. Dapramevatvam veta, you know very little only. Yadasyatvam, yadasya, deveshvata. Even among the Devata Upasana, even that is less, he says. The Mimamsyameva, you have to contemplate on that again. You know very little about this Devata, about this Brahman. No, Mimamsyameva, you have to contemplate again, meditate again, think about it again and again, he says. Mimamsyameva te manye viditam. So you meditate, he says. Then this fellow goes, again contemplates for some time, and then comes back. He says then, Naham manye subedeti, nona vededi vedacha, yo nastad veda, nona vededi vedacha. These are all very beautiful mantras actually. But you cannot just take the meaning and try to understand. Naham manye subedeti. So he comes back and tells. First he told that is different from the known and different from the unknown. The teacher also uses a language which is cryptic and which cannot be understood. Mystical language. It is beyond the known, different from the known and different from the unknown. Different from the known and beyond the unknown. Something like that, whatever it is. He also says, Naham manye subedeti. I don't think I know very well. Nona vedeticha. Not that I do not know. I don't say that I know very well. I do not say that I do not know. I don't say that I do not know. That means I know. Na vedacha, I know also. So I don't say that I know very well. And I also do not say that I do not know. Yo nastad veda tad veda. Among us who knows this, they know it. Nona vedeti vedacha. Those who know, we do not know, they know it. Yo nastad veda tad veda. Nona vedeti vedacha. We do not, so whosoever thinks that we do not know, those fellows know it. What he means is actually, here, Naham manye suvedeti, nona vedeti cha. This is actually, this first mantra they say, Anyadeva tad vididat, tato avididatati. Anyadeva tad vididat, avididat ati. Iti shushruma purvesham ye nastati vyachachakshire. That I told you, it is agama. Because he says, iti shushruma purvesham. Our teachers, our gurus, our Guru Maharaj has taught me like this. This is different from what is known and different from what is unknown. Okay? That is, this Bhagavan, this Paramatma, is different from known and different from unknown. It is neither known nor unknown. It is different from entire from. That is how they have told. Because it is not a Vastu Gojara. It is not a Indriya Gojara Vastu. It is Atindriya. That is what is told here. The same idea he puts it here. The same thing he says here. You understand actually? He says, I don't say that I do not know. I don't say that I know very well, nor I say I do not know. I know also. So what the teacher has said, he tells, he having understood that, he tells in a different language. You got my point? Eh? You have not understood it. Yes, I understand that I have not understood it. That means you understood the defect. Then there is a chance. Now have you understood? Yes, I understood now. So the Agama, according to the Agama Sampradaya, there is Parampara, only that Agama only can prove that there is no proof for the existence of Bhagavan. Your Atma, what is the proof? I am not the Atma, I am only a combination of all these things. If you say, how can you refute that? You are not this body, not this mind, immortal Atman. We do not know whether immortal Atman is there or not. Nobody can prove that. I am this body only. You are not this mind, I am body and mind only. Beyond that there is nothing, if anybody says. So, we have accepted we are Atmavastu. Bhagavan is there inside, Antaryami. And all these people believe that Bhagavan is there. So how that knowledge came from where? It is a faith. It is a faith on the Vakya. Shastreshu Guru Vakyeshu Satyabuddhi Avataranam. A Satyabuddhi. A Satyabuddhi, now intellectual Satyabuddhi has become, right, Bhagavan is there. Yes, Bhagavan is very much there. How do you know? It is Anubhava Vedyam. It is an Anubhuti actually. It is not a Paroksha Anubhuti. It is Aparoksha Anubhuti. Okay? You cannot enjoy Bhagavan as you eat kheer. But we also enjoy Bhagavan actually. So, what the teacher has taught, what the Guru has told him, that he has realized, the student has realized, the Shishya has realized, then he puts it in a different language. He does not say the same way, he puts it in a different language. Shankara Bhagavan's commentary is there like that. Naham manye suvedeti, nona vededi vedacha. Naham manye suvedeti. I don't say that I know very well. Nona vededi. And I do not say that I do not know. So now he says it is beyond the known and beyond the unknown. Okay? Vididati, avididati, adhi. Here also he said, vidhi shabda only is used. Naham manye suvedeti, suttu vedeti. Na vedeti. Not that I do not know, I don't say. Nor I say I know it very well. So it is different from the known and different from the unknown is told with another words. You got my point? Okay. Always we recognize like that. Only Bhagavan's presence has to be recognized by the heart. It cannot be intellectually understood. So it is not something intellectually understood. Yes, I know. You cannot say. You know this mathematics. Yes, I know it very well. You bring it. Do you know Bhagavan? Yes, I know very well. Bring it. I cannot say. What is your problem? I cannot say. That Bhagavan's that's an experience which is beyond this mundane. So he says, Naham manye subedeti nona vedeti vedaja. Among us who knows like this, that is beyond the known and the unknown. Yo nastveda, sadveda. Whosoever knows this, nona vedeti vedaja. Those who know that it is known and it is beyond the known and beyond the unknown, they only know it among us. That is the Aparoksha Anubhuti. Suppose if you ask anybody, are you a realized person? Yes, I am a realized person. Nobody will say. Because when you ask the question, are you a realized person? You have got a concept, realization means something like that, intellectual realization. They say, are you a Sthita Prajna? That question is a stupid question. Are you a Sthita Prajna? Means yes, if you say, what will you understand? What he will understand. He has got a concept. Whether you have got Ishvara Sakshatkara, that means Ishvara will come in front of you and say yes. Like Swamiji is sitting before me, Bhagavan will sit before me. That is a concept, is okay. That is a symbolic actually, that Bhagavan does not sit like this. Bhagavan sits everywhere. He will sit here also. And he will function through my ear. That is why Gurudev says, I behold you everywhere. When they said that we felt that God is speaking to you, yes, God was speaking to gods. God was speaking to gods, he said. We felt that God is speaking to us. Audience told, yes, God was speaking to gods. So that the very same idea is repeated again. Yasya amadam tasya madam yasya navedasaka. Avijnadam vijanadam, vijnadam avijanadam. What the teacher told, he repeats it in a different way. By that, the teacher understands that this fellow has understood. Okay. According to the Agama Sampradaya, he told it is different from the known and different from the unknown. It is not something susceptible. It is not something amenable to the sense perception. It is not a pratyaksha pramana, nara anumana pramana. So I tell you, according to the Agama. This fellow, when he verifies, have you understood? Yes, I understood. He also quotes another Agama only he quotes. He doesn't say, yes, I know, it is like this. He doesn't say, okay. This we will see tomorrow. This Kena Upanishad is a small Upanishad and so much clarity in this. But you have to contemplate on this again and again. Even the mantras are so beautiful. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate Om Shanti 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 Hari Om. We always remember this. Naham Brahma Nirakutya. Let me not reject Bhagavan.